Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folks. How you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today I'm out up on Hobson Moor, above Staley Bridge, and I'm looking to work out a new walk route across Hobson Moor and all the way across to Hobson Moor Road, at a much further section than I've been before. Now, I've already come up Gallows Clough up onto Wild Bank Hill and I'm making my way across Hobson Moor now, and I'm going to bring you guys with me. Should we go? Yeah! So the weather's been absolutely horrendous this week. It's been raining all week and I've not been able to get out for really good walks. I've just been going pretty local with an umbrella to hide from the rain a bit, but today I thought I'd get out because it's not raining and get to a really nice chilled spot up on the moors where I can relax and get some peace and quiet. I absolutely love it up on Hobson Moor above Staley Bridge. It's such a quiet, natural, peaceful place to come and chill out. It's not raining today, but it is windy, but as we're coming down off the hilltop more, we'll get out of that wind a bit more, hopefully. So the route I took today, if you come right up Mottram Road and then turn left off Mottram Road up Gallows Clough Road, and you walk up Gallows Clough Road up onto Wild Bank Hill, walk right along Wild Bank Hill, and when you get to the trig point at the top, turn right. That's the route that I'm on now, and let's have a look, shall we? So if we have a quick look around us, wow, that is beautiful. Look at that view, man. Wow. So what I love about this walk and why I think it'd be a good group walk is it's about 4.5 miles long. It's not an easy walk, but it's not too difficult. I class it as moderate. As long as you're okay with a few hills, it's all right. They're not really steep hills, but like I say, you need a little bit of experience. We've done a lot of really easy walks in the walking group this year, so it was time to do a bit more of a challenging walk. That being said, it's not that difficult, and it'd be just nice to get people up here, get away from it all for a bit of chill out time. So we're just coming up to, I'd probably say this might be the most challenging bit of the walk, and it's just a steep dip down, but as long as you take your time, you'll be all right. I think trekking poles would be helpful on this walk. But like I say, anything like this, you don't need to rush it, just take as much time as you need. And if you need a bit of help, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, this is the ideal place to get away from it all for a bit. If you want to just get away from all the busyness on TV, social media for a while, get out of the crowded cities and towns, this is a great place. So when you're coming up onto rougher terrain for walking away from the towns and cities, this is why you need a pair of good boots with a bit of an ankle support so you don't twist your ankle. You could do it in a pair of trainers, but you'd be safer in a pair of proper hiking boots or walking boots. Right, this is the second stile I've come to today. This one's got a nice little hobbit door on it for hobbits to get through. The rest of us have to climb over it. So we're just coming down the moor now, and we're actually hit the back of Tint Whistle, and I want to get onto Hobson Moor Road. Right, it's the first sign for a while I might be going the right way. We've got a stile. I think we're near a farm I wanted to get by, so I know I'm on the right track. Got a little hobbit door here again. This one you pull up for hobbits. Some unusual mushroom. Strange shape and colour. Right, I'm just coming through a bit of woodland now. My aim was to come to a farm. I think it's Hobson Moor Farm. It used to be Hobson Moor Hall. Once I get there, I know where I am, and it'll make this walk easier in future. Right, after a bit of messing about in those woods, I've eventually come onto the track I was heading for, this road. So hopefully we're on the right track now. You never know 100% when you're sort of route finding places, but it's better to make the mistakes today than, you know, if you're going on a group walk. There's a road traveller. Do you know what to say? So I think this is Hobson Moor Hall farm, what we're coming up to. So that's actually Hobson Moor Hall. It's actually huge. I don't want to film too much because there's people living there, but the place is a huge old hall, really historic. It looks like part of it's been made into flats, and there is people going about, so I didn't want to invade the privacy by, you know, filming directly. But it's a lovely old hall, big old farm as well. So this is the route back, Hobson Moor Road. I've not been on it this far down before, but it's a really nice walk and a nice route if I'm on the right road. So I do think I'm going to come here at least one more time before group walk. There's a little bit of what's straight and out where I came through those woods. I think there might be a better route, so I'm just going to check that out again before the group walk. So we've got a road, private road, pedestrian only, so I'm guessing that means it's all right to walk through, hopefully. So carrying on down this road, got clear public footpath signs. This is the actual track I wanted to be on when I looked at it on maps anyway. Now the challenge is, of course, getting through this mother of all puddles. Lovely old farm building. Hello, horsey. How are you? Oh, nice field. So there's one coming up. Hello. Now that's a really well kept footpath. That's what footpaths should be like, you know, really well maintained. I've just seen another public footpath and it was going through the back of someone's garden. It just said footpath, and there was an opening, and then there was someone in the garden pegging the washing out. That's a bit of an awkward one to cross, I bet. But yeah, this area is crisscrossed with public footpaths. And so I've just come out at an area where I know now, and I usually come out at this point when I've been up on the moor top on Wild Bank and Gallows Clough. But I did a load of extra area today. It's a really historical area, some really old buildings there, and you've got all these like signs and stuff saying private road, but I imagine there's a lot of private farms and they've got like property deeds going back hundreds of years or whatever. And kind of reminds me of hundreds of years ago when you used to have these private toll roads where you had to pay a toll. Obviously you don't have to pay a toll today, but it kind of reminded me of that thing going back hundreds of years. But yeah, it's a really nice peaceful walk. Wow, that's a really big red mushroom. I wonder if that's some kind of fly agaric. Doesn't really look like a fly agaric. Anyone know what that is? It's quite big. I mean, to put my hand next to it, you can see it's quite a big size. And there's some more there. I think it's definitely not a fly agaric. I must admit, to look at all those signs, it was very confusing as to whether you could go there or not. They're saying like private road, no access, and then it was saying pedestrians only. And another one I saw said walkers only. Then no bikes, no cars, no horses. So it's like saying, you know, you're not really allowed there, but then saying you can come there if you're a walker. So it was confusing. And I did see two walkers going, instead of going the path I went, they went down a really overgrown thorny nettly footpath to try and sort of go round it, but I think they could have just gone straight through like I did, but they must have been confused, like it was confusing. So there's not a great deal left on this walk now. I'm pretty much nearly back to where I started. Thanks for coming with me today. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.